stay on. We'll come back to you later on. And Brenda, a lot happening across the borders when you look at Zanzibar, Kenya. There's some buzz around the two countries.
Of course, Abi, there have been significant developments since, Suluhu became the president of Tanzania, a lot of developments. And, she is quite creating sort of an open environment when it comes to doing business in the country. Quite a stark contrast compared to her predecessor, of course, Magufuli, who was quite staunch when it came to foreign investments. But someone who is more familiar in relation to doing business in Tanzania is Kevin Kibe, who is a director and chief of operations at CPS Sales and Marketing Entity of the CPS Development Group. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thanks for having us.
And welcome on the program.
Thank you.
So how exactly is it doing business now different compared to when, we had Magufuli as president?
Yeah. So generally, the PS just said, Rome was not built in a day. Yeah, but we have seen those bricks being built up, and we have seen some of these bureaucracies that had been with the previous administration getting a bit easier. Of course, always in the private sector, you want more. Yeah, we demand more in policies and all that. But we have seen already some of these policies being at least addressed. We have been given a platform. And I think also already, you could see already President Samia, with, for example, the relations between Kenya and Tanzania, this is now starting to build up, which is something that had faced a couple of obstacles in the previous administration. So we are quite grateful for what already steps that we are taking in place now. Yeah.
So you're in the line of real estate. So practically tell us, what exactly, when you're talking about these policies and these reforms, what exactly do you mean in the aspect of real estate?
For example, for us, being based in Zanzibar, some of the things that we have seen is for quite long they have blocked out foreigners from investing within the islands and also in Tanzania mainland. This has already now started up. Yeah? For example, with our developments, we were able to get foreign ownership and residency talks already with the government. So already these are some of the steps that they have taken. With regards to, for example, in the manufacturing sector, where we do need still a lot of policies put in place to set up manufacturing industries for building materials, for example, this is still taking a bit of some time, but we do already see these steps. Yeah? And we are quite grateful, I've got to say, that our president is actually, Her Excellency is actually giving us this platform to already be able to address some of these issues. Yeah.
Kevin, when you look at the landscape in Kenya, home ownership and affordable houses is huge, and that is why it is part of the Big Four agenda. Yes. Is it the same case when it comes to Tanzania? Because is owning a home a top priority for Tanzanians?
Well, I think as Africans, owning a home is top priority. But we do see already in Tanzania, they do have a deficit of about 300,000 homes. And this is not getting smaller. So as soon as we are starting to address this, this is getting even more and more and more. But what we have seen already is that, for example, quite recently we were able to start looking into, for example, more sustainable construction, which would be quicker than our conventional, concrete and steel. We are looking, for example, ourselves, we specialize mostly in wood construction, mass timber, and we have seen already the government of Tanzania is actually now opening up their arms to actually looking into that industry, how we could be able to foster the production of mass timber within the area. Yeah.
All right. And even as we wind up on an outlook basis, where do you see more demand coming in, even as we finish?
Well, I would definitely ask people, to invest more in Tanzania as it opens up. We do have that agenda here in Kenya with regards to affordable housing. They're already addressing it on that side. I know we have some elements of it on this end, but I do believe that we can, if government could actually even work more now with the private sector, I think we could be able to foster this relationship a bit even better.
Thank you so much, Kevin Kibe. Of course, he is the Director and Chief of Operations at CPS Sales and Marketing Entity of the CPS Development Group. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
Abby, of course, what else are we watching?
All right, thank you for that quick interview. And of course, we now want to take you through our business diary on what else we are covering for you later on in our subsequent bulletins. We have a couple of stories. And stay on here on KTN News, where you get the whole story. My name is Abegina. See you next time.